We are considering nucleophilic substitution reactions, examples of SN reactions. We started with action of HCl on alcohol and action of alkoxide on alkyl halide, and now let us consider action of ammonia on alkyl halide. Here I have taken ethyl bromide as an example, bromoethane IUPAC. Action of ammonia on alkyl halide using alcohol as a solvent. Normally, alcohol as a solvent is used on arrow, is mentioned, but although it is alcohol in general mentioned, normally it is ethyl alcohol. It is available in abundance, it is cheap. So, although it is mentioned in general alcohol, in most of the cases ethyl alcohol is used as a solvent. Ethanoic, sometimes it is mentioned. Now, again this reaction comes under SN type. Let me show how. Ammonia, one lone pair of electrons on nitrogen. During hybridization, concept of hybridization, we have studied that. The lone pair of electrons on nitrogen attacks the alpha carbon, carbon to which functional group is attached is alpha carbon, and this is a simultaneous reaction. The moment lone pair forms a bond pair, this bond pair gets heterologically broken, goes with bromine, and therefore, what is developed is this. Lone pair of electrons forms a shared pair. To represent that, I use arrow for that, alpha carbon and the two hydrogen atoms and the methyl group. Now, since the attack actually is from opposite side, that I will not repeat, and bromine goes out in the form of bromide ion. So, the electron pair on nitrogen is shared, it is released to share, and bromine goes out with the electron pair. So, this is an example of SN reaction, and since attack of the electron pair on nitrogen, so this is ammonia is an example of nucleophile, neutral nucleophile, because it makes available its lone pair with electron deficient sites. It can be H plus formation of ammonium ion, or it can be some electron deficient site like carbon, as in this case. So, this is SN reaction, and since the attack on alpha carbon, opposite side attack, and removal of bromine in the form of bromide, in general it can be other halogen also. Since it is simultaneous, one step, one nucleophile enters, other nucleophile goes out. So, this is an example of SN2 reaction mechanism. But during this process, since the lone pair is shared, lone pair, the electron pair which was completely under the control of nitrogen has become now shared pair, it will produce positive charge on nitrogen. Now, since there is a positive charge on nitrogen, means nitrogen becomes electron deficient. So, the lone pair has now become shared pair, but that has resulted in developing positive charge of nitrogen, means this nitrogen is electron deficient. That way, it will become effectively more electronegative in this case at this moment. So, that will result in pulling one of the let me consider this, one of the NH bond pulling the electron pair towards itself and releasing hydrogen in the form of H plus ions, and therefore, this will result in this hydrogen which comes out in the form of H plus ions. Let me show it in this fashion. So, this electron pair will remain with nitrogen. So, what remains behind is this is newly developed lone pair and this ethyl group, and the H plus which comes out, Br minus which was earlier given out, they can react and get converted into HBr. Normally this reaction is written in this fashion. And alkyl group gets attached to nitrogen, and it is said that it is an example of substitution reaction. It is no doubt. I will use short form. Normally this is written in this way. It is not wrong, but this does not indicate the mechanism. This is a substitution reaction, hydrogen atom is replaced by alkyl group, but we should know the mechanisms. Unless we know the mechanisms, then we will not be in a position to answer difficult questions, MCQs. So, learning the mechanism develops a way to crack various complicated questions in various exams, JEE, NEET, or it can be MHT, CET. So, this is how one more example of SN2 reaction we have studied, and alkyl halide is converted into this amine. This is primary amine. Why it is primary amine? Because now the classification of amines is done by considering ammonia as a parent compound. Only one hydrogen atom of ammonia, if it is replaced by alkyl or aryl group, it is primary amine. Out of 3, if 2 are replaced by same or different alkyl or aryl groups, it is secondary. All the 3, if they are replaced, it is tertiary. That is the preliminary part that can go through the textbooks. The important thing during this reaction is that just now what I have told you, the lone pair attacks, SN2 reaction, and the removal of hydrogen in the form of H plus ions gives rise to this primary amine, ethyl amine, or IUPAC, ethanamine. If suppose that after this reaction and production of this ethylamine, few more bromoethane molecules are present, then like what ammonia had done, similar pattern, this ethylamine can further react with bromoethane if they are present in excess in a similar pattern, but the reactivity of this is more than this ammonia. The nucleophilic attack, the tendency of ammonia, that tendency of this ethylamine is more. Why? Because alkyl group show positive inductive effect. Because of positive inductive effect, the electron density in the area of nitrogen, in the outermost shell of nitrogen, increases, and making available the lone pair on nitrogen, that tendency will also increase. And therefore, similar reaction that will continue. Let me show in short. Lone pair of electrons. Ethylamine, and suppose that one more ethyl bromide is present. If it is present, then the reaction does not stop after one step is over. Even this reaction is more easy because of the plus I effect. Just now I have told you, because of the plus I effect of ethyl group, the tendency of this nitrogen to release the lone pair becomes more easy than ammonia, and therefore, and whatever we studied, that will continue as long as hydrogen atoms are present. Therefore, this does not stop, this reaction does not stop at this stage. This will further react with alkyl halide, giving rise to, I will write it directly actually, nitrogen lone pair on alpha carbon, isn't it, of ethyl group, positive charge is developed, bromine goes out in the form of Br minus. Now, this hydrogen will go out in the form of H plus. So, this is the way in which, as long as ethyl bromide in this specific case or alkyl halide in general, as long as they are present and as long as the lone pair and hydrogen atoms are present, it will continue to develop primary amine, secondary amine after removal of this hydrogen, and ultimately tertiary amine, we get a mixture. So, that point also should be considered, and that reactivity is more, means the reaction is easy because of plus I effect than the earlier one. So, this reaction results in mixture of primary, secondary and tertiary amines, although I have not shown the third step here. Therefore, preparation of amine, especially primary amine by this method, is not a good method because it does not stop here. It continues further to give rise to secondary amine and further tertiary amine and quaternary ammonium salt. So, if this is the case, then there are some alternative reaction methods we have to consider those also, but this is one of the important reactions. But still, if we wish, then there one thing we can do, we can develop such a conditions. If we take ammonia in excess, means for as per stoichiometric equation, balanced equation, 1 mole requires 1 mole, but for 1 mole of bromoethane, if I take suppose that 50 moles of ammonia, means the possibility of all the ethyl bromide, in this case alkyl halide, taking part in the first step giving rise to primary amine will increase, it will be very larger than 99%, and therefore, the further possibilities that will decrease. Therefore, if we wish to prepare just primary amine and if we wish to avoid the further reactions, pattern is same, I have not shown, then what we have to do is that we have to take ammonia in excess, then at least up to 99% we can develop this and avoid the further reactions. Action of ammonia on alkyl halide using alcoholase solvent is under consideration, and just now we have considered that it takes place according to SN2 reaction mechanism, attack and removal, attack of one nucleophile, removal of another nucleophile simultaneously. But in this specific case, what we had observed that the reaction does not stop at first step, it further continues, and if ammonia were taken in excess according to balanced reaction what is required as compared to that, then it is possible to control the reaction at first step, major product or up to almost 99%. But if not, or if suppose that instead of ammonia alkyl halide is present in excess, then what will happen? Then what I have told you just now, the formation of primary amine, it will further react, and this primary amine will react in similar manner SN2 and bromine will go out in the form of Br minus. This nitrogen will get attached here. Now, the nitrogen which has developed positive charge, so because the lone pair becomes a shared pair, and therefore, this nitrogen becomes electron deficient, and therefore, it has tendency to pull the shared pair towards itself. So, in turn, this hydrogen will have tendency to go out in the form of H plus ions, and this hydrogen, let me show it on that side, it gets removed in the form of H plus ions. Then what remains behind, this portion, I will write it again. The hydrogen, it goes out in the form of H plus ions. Let me show it here. And the lone pair of nitrogen is again regained. The earlier ethyl group is there. So, this is how I get diethylamine, means if it were ammonia, if it is considered as base, two hydrogen atoms are replaced. This is an example of secondary amine. Now, there are two ethyl groups with plus I effect. So, the availability of lone pair becomes still more easy. Now, there are other factors also, because of two ethyl groups, two plus I effect groups, the lone pair should become easy, but because of bulky nature, the interaction becomes difficult. So, two opposite factors are there. This secondary amine can further react with alkyl halide. Again, let me show it. Ethyl group. Now, I will write condensed form of ethyl group. Diethylamine, same thing, and alkyl halide. If alkyl halide were present in excess or taken in excess, then it will further continue, and what happens? Again, it will react with third molecule of SN2. And what we get is this. Bromine goes out in the form of nucleophile Br minus. Positive charge is developed, the hydrogen atom gets removed in the form of H plus ions, and therefore, what we get is this. Lone pair is again back, H plus ion which gets out in the form of hydrogen which goes out in the form of H plus ions. This H plus ion and earlier Br minus ion, they can react, and we get tertiary amine. This tertiary amine, since I have taken alkyl halide in excess, now let me show it here and let me remove this. This tertiary amine can again further react with alkyl halide, giving rise to, just look here, primary amine, then secondary amine, it was tertiary amine. Heterolysis of this, empty orbital of this CH2, this ethyl group, I will use color. The positive charge of nitrogen, the positive charge of nitrogen becomes the positive charge of entire species, and bromine heterolysis, because of heterolysis, gets converted into bromide ion. This is called as quaternary ammonium salt. So, if alkyl halide were taken in excess, then it will not stop at first step, it will develop secondary amine, tertiary amine, and even this amine will further react with alkyl halide if it is present in that excess to give this quaternary ammonium salt. Now, this quaternary ammonium salt does not fit into definition of amines, because amine, whatever property of amine, the functional group, lone pair of electrons present on nitrogen is the requirement, because reactions of amines, properties of amines are because of the lone pair of electrons present on nitrogen. Although this is tertiary amine, because all the hydrogen atoms of ammonia, parent compound, are replaced by alkyl groups. This is secondary amine, but lone pair is present. Earlier it was primary amine, lone pair is present. So, primary amine, if excess of alkyl halide is present, it develops secondary amine. Further alkyl halide, if it is present, it results in tertiary amine. Still further alkyl halide is present, it develops into this what we call as quaternary ammonium salt, but this is not amine, that should be kept in mind. So, this is how one more SN reaction we have covered.